Does Parmesan cheese melt? Why or why not? Oh, Parmesan cheese. That hard, granular condiment we so often see being effortless, snowed over pasta, never quite melting away like its cousin mozzarella or cheddar. Let me break it down for you. Parmesan does melt, but not as easily as those other cheeses I just mentioned. And there's a simple science to this. You see, Parmesan is a hard, aged cheese. This means most of the moisture has been removed during the aging process. Aging cheeses like Parmesan intensifies their flavor, but it also means there's less water content to help with the melting process. Now here's where it gets a bit food geeky. The cheese needs more than just heat to melt. It requires enough moisture to break down the protein structure enough to turn goopy. Since Parmesan has less moisture to begin with, when you heat it up, it tends instead to simply get softer while still holding its shape. Think of it as getting a bit sweaty under the collar rather than changing into a whole new outfit. Additionally, cheeses melt in part due to their fat content. Parmesan's got a lower fat content compared to something like brie or cheddar, which are ready to melt in a heartbeat. But hey, if you really shred it finely and introduce it to a little heat in a sauce, then you can absolutely coax it into a more molten form. It won't be stretchy and stringy, but it'll integrate into a creamy consistency that's just chef's kiss asterisk with the right technique. So in Portland, where I'm from, during those chilly, rainy nights where the atmosphere's practically begging for a hearty plate of pasta, we understand that while Parmesan doesn't ooze and cascade like lava, its steadfastness adds an unmatched umami punch that's absolutely worth the lack of theatrics in the melting department. Next time you're staring at your spaghetti thinking, what gives Parmesan? Remember, it's just cheese doing its best with what it's got. And its best is pretty darn delicious.